Hello, Mr. President. How's the golf swing? Sir, you know I'm retired. Well, who the hell plans a field trip to a place like that? Alright. I'm in. And sir, I'm gonna need the biggest fucking gun you've got. Weapons hot and one-liners at the ready, recruits. This ain't just some summer blockbuster vacation. This is the real deal. You've been chosen as part of an elite task force for the month of action. Now when those bullets start to fly and everything around you is up in flames, don't you lose your nerve. Remember who you are. You're the toughest, craziest, most resourceful sons of bitches to ever lace them up. We don't wait for backup and we damn sure don't retreat. Now strap your asses in and get ready for the drop. Oh, and one more thing. Before you pull that trigger, tell them John Mortis sent you.
Did either of y'all order a Temu Tom Cruise?
Motherfucker.
No, did not.
Wish.com/Paul Rudd.
You leave Jason Gedrick alone, okay? You just stop it. Just stop it.
Okay.
He got all flustered.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, you driving or what?
I don't know. Am I supposed to be driving? You usually come out with some kind of ostentatious stuff. I totally forgot. No, it's fine. What's going on, everybody? And welcome to B Action, where we put the B back in action. And it's a very special month. It's a special month, Dustin. Mickey.
Special month.
What month is this? It is the month of action.
Oh,
it is time.
Eagerly.
How we've missed you.
Oh my God, he's so much better than Bruce. I don't give a fuck what Nate says.
Bruce sounded weird and cost a fuck ton of money just because the aquarium shit we had to pay for.
Yeah. Yeah, just because, over here on the B show, Eagly
the B
sounds so much better, Charlie.
I know. It's like crisp, clear, free to me. Majestic.
Free to me.
Free to me.
The voice of an angel.
That's it.
Had his voice, Eagly sounds like a combination of Fergie and Jesus.
Somebody make that graphic for me ASAP, okay? That's what I need right now. A Fergalicious Jesus. That's what I need.
Fegalicious.
We're gonna fuck up something real bad there. So,
anyways,
what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of the month of action here on B Action, and we are covering. This is a big one. I'm sorry, this is a big one for me. This is a childhood big one for me. I don't know what's running in the background. It just sounded like a microwave or something hissing.
I heard it.
That was my pet snake.
Is that your pet snakes?
It's a roast.
Snakily? Is that what it was? But no, we are covering Iron Motherfucking Eagle, man. Good God, dude. I love this movie. I love this movie so much. I love this movie so much that normally I try to find the short trailers. The short trailers sounded like ass. Like, good Lord, what were we doing in 1986? But I found a better one. It is a little longer. But you know what? so's the month of action. So here we go, boys.
Doug Masters. He's 18 years old. Raised on an airbase.
Are you out of your mind?
Born to fly. Living for the day he'll earn his wings. Suddenly, just when life was going great.
Doug, it's your dad. He's been shot down.
Buddy. Davis, hey, it's okay.
Colonel, will you please just tell me what's going on?
Your country has been warned time and time again.
Because they claim a 200-mile limit. We only recognize 12.
So when are they going in?
Reparation is our due.
Don't lie to me.
3 days. In 3 days, they're going to hang him.
When the Pentagon is helpless.
We're doing all we can.
And Washington's hands are tied.
We make the laws in this country.
There's only one thing to do. And he'll do it with one of the toughest fighter pilots who ever lived, retired Colonel Chappie Sinclair.
You know, your dad understands a lot about people's dignity. That's the last kind of person in the world I want to see locked up in some stinking cage somewhere.
Do you think with the right plan, it'd be simple to go in and get him?
Probably.
What's going on?
Look, I'm telling you right now, I bet you can get a plane. Bingo, we're in.
Are you wide enough to get me a couple of pilots, too?
I've got 3 times as many hours on that simulator as most pilots flying Falcons on this base right now.
Don't test you out on some live targets.
He may know how to fly. Now he must learn how to fight.
I want you to concentrate.
Yeah! All right, we're going!
Everyone told them to sit tight and wait.
We're heat up from here on out.
For them, waiting time is over.
Okay?
They're going in against the clock. In a pair of borrowed F-16s.
Chappie, I hit it.
Now just worry about the pre-makes that got up. Climb!
Academy Award winner Louis Gossett Jr., Jason Gedrick, Iron Eagle.
Dude, there's a reason.
Decision.
And that's the movie. All of it.
I was just about to say that trailer just told you everything. The longer trailer told you about the longer movie.
Don't you dare start this all over again. Let not forget, we did a 2-hour Death Machine watch, okay?
All right, I'm going to correct you there, Charlie. I chose to watch the Death Machine 2-hour version. There is there's a 110-minute version of Death Machine.
There's an even shorter one. It was like a 90-some-odd minute one, too, that Mickey watched. Mickey's like,
Yes.
"Suck
Yeah.
y'all." I'm at 90.
That's what I'm saying. I
And don't
chose to
bitch about a 2-hour movie when you chose to watch a 2-hour movie.
but it's a 2-hour movie I enjoyed, Charlie.
Oh, you son of...
Oh, boy.
I
Starting
felt
off
bad because
the month of action.
you two were sitting here rocking out to that trailer. And I'm
It's Queen,
just
dude.
sitting. I'm not dogging y'all. Y'all are rocking out. And I'm just fucking sitting here. I'm like, man, I don't know when I'm gonna tell them.
Okay. Let's go.
All right, thanks for stopping in, Dustin. I know you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all
catch
later.
you.
Eagly will sit in for me.
Look, I'm going to say this right now. I'm still playing the fucking drop after the rating, so I don't give a fuck what you say.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair, man.
Okay, well, let's pull this Band-Aid off real fast. Let's get into our histories with Iron Eagle. Dustin, let's just get you out of the way right now. What's your history with Iron Eagle?
So this is a first-time watch for me. And I do remember this movie being talked about, especially with Mickey, because Mickey came over to the Flicks and Friends when we covered Top Gun. And for some reason, Paul thought Top Gun was this movie.
Okay.
Very different.
Very different.
Just
Sure.
fighter jets. That's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you hadn't seen it since you were a kid and then
I mean,
never saw anything again about it, I guess I could see it.
If you squint your eyes just right, this kid does look like Tom Cruise.
Okay, maybe in Outsiders. You know?
Yeah.
You just see a silhouette of him. That's it.
There you go.
With the
He
feathered
did drive a
hair.
red sports car at the beginning. Okay, got me.
Yeah.
Got me.
There it is. The only thing he's not playing fucking volleyball in this movie.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But I watched it and I didn't know how I felt about it the first time.
Fair.
That I watched it again, and then I did know how I felt about it the first time.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'll leave it at that. This is a first time watch for me. I just discovered that there is a type of action movie I'm not a fan of. So everyone's got them. Mickey, what about you, man? What is your history with Iron Eagle?
So this is one I watched when I was a kid, like pretty young, and I probably haven't seen it in like 30 years because I don't think I've watched it since. I mean, I watched it a few times back then because it would be on TV and stuff, and we would watch it like with my dad or my granddad or whatever. I always had fun though. It was just fun to watch. I enjoy movies with like fighter jets anyway. Like that's a thing for me. Like they go fast, they shoot missiles, stuff goes boom. I'm in, right? So like, that's
Charlie's over there just
automatic.
fucking drooling.
Hey, we'll talk more about it. I will say, watching it as a 42-year-old, I notice a lot more things that I didn't notice as a kid. Like, none of this movie makes sense, but it's still I think I said it in the chat. This movie makes no sense at all, but it's just too fun to care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's mine. How about you, Charlie?
All right, boys. Well, I picked this for the month of action. I wanted this to lead off month of action. Kind of like a play on last year where we did Top Gun Maverick over on Give Me Back. I was like, I want some fucking jets again. And I was worried about what, some people would say on the other show. Now I'm starting to rethink maybe I should have just had Mickey come on over onto the other show and see what everybody thought. But no, I don't know the first time I saw this movie. I just have a clear picture of there was a time little Charlie fucking loved dinosaurs, and dinosaurs were everywhere. I drew dinosaurs. I could tell you everything about dinosaurs. And then I went to bed, and the next day I fucking love jets. I could tell you anything about jets. I would draw jets. I'm pretty sure there's a moment of dinosaurs and jets on a notebook somewhere of me in school. And I loved them. And this movie was, it's PG-13, but it's really only because, he drops the F-bomb and a little bit of language. But this was when I was able to watch when I was like 12 or 13. Dad's like, here. He kind of felt Top Gun had way too much adult topics other than the flights and stuff like that. But this was, Top Gun's only PG.
I know.
Iron Eagle's PG-13. It's so
wild. I think it's because they say fuck one time in this movie, but I don't think they do in.
There's a sex scene too, though. Bro.
But there's, but
that
no,
sex scene
it's
fades
not.
out.
I know it's not gratuitous, but
there are
out, so.
there are tidy whities in it.
There are. So, like I'm saying, it's
some
adult
fucking
themes.
crime fighters, dude.
And so I didn't watch that one until I was a little bit older. I was still, probably 14 or 15 when I watched Top Gun. But Iron Eagle, I watched this as a kid, and I was hooked immediately. This is like Goonies and Top Gun mashed together. You've got the 80s vibe of the kids doing what kids did in the 80s. And then you have jets and adults, and the relationship isn't I like this girl and I want to impress her. It's called I want to save my dad because I love him, and that resonated so much, like in the 80s, early 90s, with kids movies. And so I have watched this movie religiously my entire life. Like I told the guys, I'm wearing my Iron Eagle shirt right now, and I had to make it because no one's making an Iron Eagle shirt. I need them. Creeperama.
Creeperama. Yeah.
And I've watched all of the Iron Eagles. How many does Top Gun have? Just now got around to 2. Well, there's 4 Iron Eagle movies, okay? And 3. Dustin, if you don't like this fucking movie, we're going to watch Iron Eagle 3, where it's got Lady Rambo and vintage fighters from other countries, and it's badass. So,
I don't know. I don't have that. Like, it's well known to everyone who listens to the show and where my background is with these types of movies.
Yeah,
even it's just the same deal with horror. There's certain type of horror, elevated horror, that I do not like.
I don't like elevated horror.
I don't like artsy fartsy type of shit. This movie, you nailed on the head though. because this is 100% a gateway action movie.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Dude,
one.
This is a kids movie.
This is a
absolutely a
kids
kids
movie.
movie.
Kids action movie.
I realized that going in, like 40 minutes into it, I realized that.
It took you 40 minutes to realize that?
That it was a kids movie because of the shenanigans that were going on, the Goonies-esque shit that was happening. So
the planning and getting all the shit gathered.
Every base kid's parent conveniently worked in the area where they needed to get the information from. Some Goonie ass shit. Like, you're not wrong though. You did nail a lot of it on the head. Like, the points I was going to bring up was all that. Yeah,
I know exactly what this movie is. Do not get me wrong. This Mickey, we're going to get into it, is when you watch this as a 40-some-year-old dude, you're going, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. This definitely would. The United States Air Force was going to back this movie till they read the script and went, y'all make us out to be a bunch of fucking rejects. What's wrong with y'all? I can't back this.
They were buffoons.
Why this 18-year-old, this freshly 18-year-old kid duped the entire military base he lived on.
Yeah.
He duped them. All by wearing a visor that covers up his eyes so they can't see who he is.
Just talk with a deep voice, man. That's all you got to do.
Put on a fake mustache.
Deeper.
But can we talk about, while he was hiding, who his dad is in this movie?
Yes.
A B-Action alumni. Mickey, who's his dad in this?
This is Doll Man himself, right? Tim Thomerson. Yes.
Tim Thomerson.
So, there are so many people in this movie that if you had watched it back then, you had no idea who they were going to be in the future. And watching it now, having not seen it in 30 years, I'm like, holy shit.
I know that guy. I know that girl. I know that guy. I know that girl.
Except Louis Gossett Jr. looks the same.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
he doesn't age. He looks the same.
I saw a picture like only a couple of months. I think it was only a couple of months before he passed. A friend of ours, James Britton, who's been in our groups, he did a lot of the early art for us and stuff and made the movie. He was doing some type of project and got to meet Louis Gossett and sent me a picture.
That's awesome.
Of him meeting him. And I'm kicking myself for not being that guy and going, hey, can you get me an autograph? Yeah. I don't care on what. I don't care if it's on a napkin. Yeah, no idea to know. But he definitely, his age was showing at that point. So
yeah,
it does suck that I think it was just last. Was it last year? Wasn't it that
fairly recent
passed away? Yeah, it's been recent.
Last couple of years.
Yeah. So but dude, there's so many people.
Yeah, but while we're on the Louis Gossett Jr., because this is something I wanted to bring up. Watching this movie, and maybe I'm the only one that thinks this, but man, I really got like Idris Elba vibes from him. Like everything he was doing. I know he doesn't have the same accent.
No, I understand what you're trying to say.
But the vibe, the movements, I kind of feel like Idris Elba maybe like watched a lot of Louis Gossett Jr. Like maybe he's a fan. I would
think that. Yeah.
But like I feel like he's picked up a lot of his like mannerisms and acting and like all that stuff. Like it just hit me. I was just sitting there. I was like, I was like, oh my God, he looks just like Idris Elba right now.
I can see it. Yeah. Me watching it, I was sitting there going, I know it's Louis Gossett, it's the same actor, but I was like, I saw so much of him in Enemy Mine out of the makeup with those mannerisms and how he would, because he's very, jovial in this one at times. So whenever he's that, I forget the name of the character he played in Enemy Mine, but when he finally is accepting of Dennis Quaid and they start having fun, I saw that without the makeup, and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! That's a movie I'd love for us to cover as Enemy Mine."
And that's easy for him to do, especially for this movie, because the character he's playing, Chappie, is a very straight and narrow character. There's no black, it's no gray line. It's black and white. That's it. And I see what you're saying, Mickey. Like he's a thespian in this movie. Straight up. Thespian.
Okay, just making sure I heard that right.
He's acting his ass off in this movie, for sure. I'm not gonna dog that. What I am gonna dog is the trailer that I did watch was not this 2-minute trailer Charlie just played.
Did you watch the minute 30 one that sounds like the guy from A-Team doing it?
And it sold me a completely different movie.
It sold you a war movie.
It sure as shit did.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I knew nothing about it. The only thing I really knew is when, I was making the promo for this month, and I just grabbed a couple of clips from here and there, but I went to trailers to do that, so nothing was really ruined for me movie-wise. But this trailer absolutely sold me something different. So when I was watching it, that's not what it was, because you have these 80s ass bullies that pull up to this. I will admit, and what I did like about the Wraith is how they had like the local watering hole, like that little burger joint in the Wraith.
Little burger joint, yeah.
And they have that in this too. And I really like settings like that, the social gathering areas in certain movies, because it gives the set a character to, other than just the people.
Yeah, it's got like a small town vibe to it. This is where everyone goes and hangs out. Everybody knows everybody type thing.
But it's also like everybody that goes there is from this military base. So it's kind of like their outlet.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
If you've ever been on enough military bases, that outside of the base is still part of the base. You know what I mean? Like,
but you don't feel like you're
you're
confined. You're not confined to the fucking fence.
Yeah.
But then you got them dickheads that roll in. And that truck that they're driving.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking boss.
Cool.
Yeah.
The dirt bike's cool too.
Yeah. But what got me, man, is they're sitting there and he gets his unacceptance letter. Yeah. And he's pissed off. He's upset about it. Then that asshole picks it up and reads it over the intercom. 80s ass bullies. And what I hated is it stopped there with them. I get that they're not gonna. Get they're not gonna go to fucking war or whatever. But like you brought up the Goonies, that was where my analogy was gonna come. It's like in the Goonies, we get the bullies here, and here. Like they play like little pieces where we see them, but in this, it kind of stops after the snake.
Yeah,
and that's it.
They're just kind of a step on the way to the next part of the story. But I was gonna say, there's a reason why this is Johnny Lawrence's favorite movie. All right. If you're watching Cobra Kai, he talks about how much he loves Iron Eagle, and he's watching it in one of the episodes, and I'm like,
yes,
that's because that's him.
Yeah, that's definitely him. I also love that it's Johnny Lawrence's favorite. But here's what. No, go ahead, Mickey.
I was gonna say in that scene, like I know Doug is like is mad and trying to like stand up for himself or whatever, but there's a lot of times
for his girl.
Yeah. But like, even he was kind of on the edge sometimes where I was like, this dude's like, borderline bully himself, even though he's just trying to like, get back at the guy. But
a lot of teen
like,
angst.
I'm going to kill you. Like, I was like, all right, man.
Well, they did try to kill him. I mean,
I was about to say.
Yeah. And it's weird to say that. Like, he could have died. They've already killed one other kid.
That was after the diner or whatever they were at, the drive-in.
That's where they went. That's where they went to settle the score, Mickey.
Yeah.
They went to settle the score at the Three Snakes.
But see, I take this interaction as, they're kind of the token bullies for the 80s movies, but they're not really bullies because number one, Jason Gedrick could just kick their fucking ass. And they know that. Like, they're not goading him into a fight. They're not goading him into a fight. They're goading him into a race because that's the only way they can cheat and get the one up on him. And
they want him to fight because they make it a statement that if you fight again, you're going to jail.
Right. So that doesn't mean if he loses the fight, he still wins because Gedrick will get in trouble with the sheriff. So it's not about the fight. They know they're going to get their ass beat. And I mean, when Gedrick gets out of that fucking plane, there's some scenes when you see Gedrick in like a tighter shirt, you're like, that fucker's cut.
He's not 18.
Dude, he's
not 18. That motherfucker's got to be 27 years old.
Because he lays that motherfucker out. I was like, yes.
Dude, I can't hear you. Yes, you can. How about now?
Yeah.
Wow, right in the mouth, dude.
Fucking down, man.
That whole race. That's one of the better parts of the movie is the whole racing between the dirt bike.
I love the race.
The plane. And then you've got his buddies in their planes too, kind of like following along and watching. And it's just wild. All the stunt flying that's going on, and it's really cool camera action with the flying, and it's just a cool soundtrack playing at the same time. It's a really great moment. And then, they sabotaged his plane, so like it starts smoking real bad, and I kept waiting for him to fly down and just like dust that dude where he can't.
I kind of think that should have been what his ultimate thing is. Like, I also again, Mickey, being 40, we're watching this movie, and you go, "Oh no, he took the fire road. That's going to shave 10 minutes off of that." How fucking one-sided was this race if he didn't take
dude.
that? It's an airplane.
That's what I'm getting.
Look, don't get me wrong. I get it. I really do. But they try to add that little thing where it's like a 50-foot, you can't go above 50 feet. They did get a real like acrobatic pilot to do all those shots. So when he's going up on the mountain face and everything, I'm like, holy fuck.
I'm pretty sure I read that that's the same guy that did a lot of stuff in Top Gun too.
That's the same guy that died.
He died
doing all that in Top Gun.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. It was the flat spin scene for Top Gun.
Yes.
He died in that. So thanks, Top Gun.
Yeah, a whole nother reason why you'll never cover that over on The Real Show.
Yeah. I do want to make something clear. I've never said I don't like Top Gun. I say Top Gun is not an action movie.
It's not.
I think it's a fucking great movie. Matter of fact, it started playing on Amazon as soon as I got done watching Iron Eagle, and I was like, "Let me watch the beginning of it," because at least, I was like, "At least there's airplanes at the beginning for a little while," and went, "Okay, I remember all this." And then love story and training and all this. No, man, I want kids running around. I want dude. All I needed was a little mini A-Team theme playing while these kids are gathering all the shit they need for this movie.
Dude, and all right, so I'm going to say this now, and I'm just going to put it out there because of current events in real world time.
Man. Okay, I'm glad. Go ahead. Yes.
When you said we're going to watch this movie, and I'm watching it, and they're going, "Oh, by the way, he was shot down in Iran." I was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had this movie picked for a long fucking time.
I'm not saying nothing about it. I'm just saying it's not a coincidence. Exactly. It's a coincidence that it's aligned with real world current events. So I just thought that was pretty odd. I was like, okay.
That wasn't lost on me watching it, sir. I went.
No, it didn't change.
No.
It didn't change my perspective on the movie either.
It was. So his dad gets shot down because, well, basically these guys just don't like America, right? Like it's a border dispute where everybody over there is bad guys, and this is what they do. They just hate us, right? So
how do you know they're bad guys?
It's not like
because they hate us.
they got a funny accent. So they weren't doing it. They were just test flying. They were just flying, like, I don't know, like doing a test or something, like a whatever.
They were doing training flights because it establishes the international border.
And it's not like, so they weren't like bombing the place. They weren't doing anything.
No.
They get shot down because these guys are going to take them out. You're American fighters. We hate America. We're taking you out. And
Death to America!
The one guy does he crashes and dies, I believe.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
There's only two. One gets blown up. The other one is Tim Thomerson.
One gets blown up. Tim Thomerson takes out 3 of the 4 bogey MiGs.
There's some great flying in this movie.
Love the scene. Like this is one of the other awesome things about this movie. So most times you watch some of these jet movies and it's like recycled footage from other stuff.
Yeah.
They actually got F-16s. I think they were.
They did. They were Israeli. And they repainted them. Yes, and put American flags on.
What are we doing, boys?
Dude, we're just getting so deep.
What is happening right now?
Anyways, a coincidence. We're not trying to say anything.
Back to Louis Gossett Jr.
Okay. But anyway, his dad's gonna die in 3 days because they sentenced him to death. I think it's because he won't confess that they were doing something wrong there.
Right.
Like, instead of just training. No, we were just training, man. And so They're like, all right, well, you're going to die in 3 days. Since
They
you're not
think
gonna
they're spying.
give
which
us
is
a reason to hate you for real, like out in public.
Mickey, did you recognize who came up to Tim Thomerson and said, "Hey, I need you to say this. I'm a reasonable guy, but I need you to say this is why you were over here." Did you recognize that guy?
I don't think so.
That was the fucking Iron Sheik, dude. He's over there fucking up Hulk Hogan, saying, dude, he's like, "Cameraman, you son of a bitch." Hogan, that son of a bitch.
I had that action figure in my hand today, and I didn't buy it. I kind of wish I had now.
That would have been cool.
I'm looking for Zeus.
Love
Zeus
the
came out today. So I need the little Zeus figure from
No holds barred, baby.
No holds barred. Yeah. Brain freeze.
And WWE for a little while. He wrestled for a little bit.
Yeah, he did wrestle for a little bit.
Yeah, but no. So we meet Louis Gossett Jr. because he's like working on Doug's plane, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a mechanic, but I like to he does what Mickey does. He tinkers.
That's right.
He's a tinkerer. He just
What's Charlie doing? Putting machine guns on the other fucking plane over there. That's what Charlie's doing.
What you're talking about, the machine guns that are stacked on the other machine guns?
Yeah. On the plane.
On the plane.
Yeah.
It's like a quad barrel machine gun.
I had a hand in the Warthog. I was like, guys, what if we just make the gun the plane? And they're like, fucking brilliant.
Done.
Yeah.
But the thing, like, with Louis Gossett Jr. is, like, all of these kids are getting this intel. They're like, all right, so we're doing this. We're doing it. I was messaging you guys.
Yeah.
Because you got fucking redhead kid with glasses. Hacker mode.
You talking about Michelangelo Robbie Wrist?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
He's hacker mode, dude. Right?
Yeah.
I was pumped. I was actually sending you guys a play-by-play while I was watching it. First time.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that was only 40 minutes in. And I'm like, okay, cool. All the cool shit's about to happen. There's still an hour and a half left, Charlie.
I know.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm not gonna say I'm okay. I am okay with it being 2 hours because I don't feel it. But had this been a good 90-minute to 100-minute movie, paced up a little better.
Yeah, there was a lot of extra jet scenes, which are cool, right? Like, but they could have probably been cut out just because we're listening to some jams though, and we're watching jets fly, so it is fun.
Yeah, I don't mind
some
the
of that
rainy stuff. I think
been
there's some
picked out.
exposition that could have been.
Oh yeah, dude.
The graduation could have been gone.
Yeah,
all this other shit gone. The daydream gone. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, but I mean, I do like Louis Gossett in this because he's sitting there big dicking this kid Doug, because Doug at this point has had it. He has ran into this military base. He's like, hey, I need to know what the fuck's going on with my dad. Like,
who was he talking to?
Exactly. Who?
No, I'm saying who was the guy that Doug was talking to?
Oh, I don't know. Who was that?
That was Tex, man. From Robot Jocks.
Yeah, Tex from Robot Jocks.
Oh, that one.
He fucking Geronimo's out the
Look
window.
here, boy, I'm going to tell you something. Your daddy's been shot down, and we're going to do this.
We got this big-ass robot over here we're going to put you in, and we're going to let you go over there and show them what's for.
You're going to fight in the Middle East for the...
Charlie, Mickey, imagine the sequel to this movie. I know there are 4. Imagine the sequel to this movie being a Robot Jocks with an airplane on its back.
Iron Eagle Jocks.
We're talking Gundam type shit now, boys.
That's what I'm
saying. I am in.
Yeah.
Dude, but he
just rolls in and just starts talking shit. Like, yeah.
He's talking to corporals.
Yeah.
Like he fucking owns them, dude. I'm like, get out of here. Like, that kid would not even be allowed in that room.
His dad must have been very respected. And I don't know what his rank was. Do you remember?
Whose? His dad?
It was a colonel.
He was a colonel.
He was a colonel too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the only thing I'll give it, because you're right. This is bullshit. This wouldn't happen. But here's what I'll give the movie some grace on. They explain it away. My dad is so respected and loved on this base. Then he talks to that colonel, and he's like, I came to you because you spent a lot of time with dad. You served with dad. You've done all this other missions with dad. You'll give it to me straight. He never runs up to the fucking 4-star general and go, you son of a bitch. He doesn't do that.
He does at the end. He does at the fucking end of this movie.
To the bad guy 4-star, not the.
No, I'm talking about the guy that lets him off.
Oh well, he's already fucked. Why not speak your mind?
Okay,
you're already done.
Yeah.
I would do the same shit. Fuck it, I'm out. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
But my point was, he takes that energy and brings it to Louis Gossett Jr.
Yeah.
And Louis Gossett Jr. is like, boy, who the fuck are you talking to? He goes, I never let anyone talk to me, and I'm not fucking starting now. Like, at all. Not only did this kid take his simulator time, like time that he's retired, so it's just the daily routine for him. But at the same time, he's messing up this man's daily routine.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm going to go fly so you don't ruin that either. And this kid's like, let me go in there with you. And he goes, shut the fuck up, kid.
I like, so this will kind of lay back into some of the 80s type tropes and stuff. They're watching it last night. I kind of had this like thought of, this feels like what they would do. Like there's always this guardian angel kind of character that takes care of your protagonist. Like he's working on his airplane at the beginning and saves his life that way. He happens to let him use his simulator time, then talks him through the simulator as he's fighting and then talks to him. We find out now, oh, he's a pilot and is actively flying. There's a lot of pieces that the movie's setting up to be like, this is going to be our guy to help our protagonist later. You see that a ton in movies in the 80s and stuff like that. There's like, he just so happened to be there. So I'm going to call it like the guardian angel.
He's his
character.
Mr. Miyagi.
Basically a Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. You know what Louis Gossett Jr. doesn't like, though? That fucking
like?
racket that he's playing in the cockpit.
He doesn't like that he's...
No, I don't.
No, but he doesn't like that he's playing it when he should be concentrating. But I love that when Louis Gossett Jr. is making his plans and doing his shit, that jukebox is fucking bopping, man.
Dude, he fucking Fonzies it?
He Fonzies that motherfucker. Just boom, dude. Play now. Love it.
Just kicks it.
I
did hear...
Go ahead.
I was going to talk about the soundtrack, but
go for it. No, soundtrack.
What was your favorite song from the soundtrack?
Pick one. It's a kind of magic.
Okay.
Or is that the name of it, Mickey, or is it One Vision?
It's One Vision.
It's One Vision. It's off of It's a Kind of Magic album, which was the album they did for Highlander. That song is even in Highlander. But yeah, One Vision, Queen, dude. I do love the needle drop Twisted Sister though. That's got to have some.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, we got to talk about
because
that just comes out of nowhere.
I was definitely digging some of Louis Gossett's music too, like a lot of like soul. I think he played some James Brown.
There's some Brown. There was some.
I think was it Sam Cooke? Maybe I can't remember who the other one was. But
there's some
a lot of
like
really good songs.
There's some like low volume like Dio going on in here, and I was like, was this Dio era, Rainbow era, Black? What era of Dio exactly are we playing right now? Because there were so many different eras. I know what else. I want to say it was way early.
I want to say it was Ozzy era, like when he was in Sabbath.
It's there's like that blur where he was doing a little bit and then off, so it could have been. But yeah, there's this like real soft track. I think, and I couldn't be mistaken, this is why I've never gotten like a 4K rip of this movie yet, is because of the fucking music. As much as I love it, that always screws up movies to be licensed out for re-releases. Because I have part 2 on Blu-ray, I have part 3 on Blu-ray. Part 1 I do not have, so I bought it digitally because I didn't want to watch commercials.
So I just remembered it because I saw it.
Yeah.
They do play "Give Me Some Lovin'" from the Spencer Davis Group.
I was gonna bring that up.
So I don't know.
That's actually the Blues Brothers, Mickey.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't know if I ever said it up here or whatever, but Days of Thunder is like one of my favorite movies of all time. And that scene with that song and watching it here, like in another like fast vehicle, it's a really good song for these kind of moments where like things are going fast and loose and people are kind of having fun. So it's really cool when they play that song here because it totally reminded me of Days of Thunder.
Is that that's the song they're playing during the demolition?
No,
driving,
that's the last song. The last song they're playing in the Fighter Pilots. But there's a reason why.
No. The demolition scene in
oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's a montage. It's a montage of them like not getting along, basically him and Robert Duvall, his crew chief. Like it's the ice cream scene.
It's
Like
the ice cream
we're eating
scene.
ice cream. I don't know how NASCAR feel about you riding around.
Yeah, I don't think
with
they're
an
gonna
ice cream
like you eating ice cream.
And he comes in and starts fighting him.
I bought that on Amazon like a month ago because it was like $3. I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
fuck yes, I got it like in high def.
Steal.
I love Days of Thunder, dude.
But there is an ulterior motive of playing that song during this scene. Because if you listen to Doug's soundtrack, like the whole movie, we just listed off Dio, Twisted Sister, Queen. And then we also listed off Chappie's playlist. This song, the Give Me Some Lovin', is a happy medium between the two. And he knows that Chappie can hear it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I did really like that.
Yeah.
And I was going to make a Blues Brothers joke because that's really the only version I know of that song is from the fucking Blues Brothers. But I did like that. And then I was watching this at work and I had my laptop open. You know, I was training in the box office. I had Missy, which is the lady who was training me. And it got to the final fight scene. And we're sitting there just like watching this. And she goes, "Is that man about to die?" I'm like, "I don't know. I've never seen this." And she goes, "He's about to die, isn't he?" She's like she's an older woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "He's about to die. And she started welling up. I'm like, "Missy, it's fine."
Which man? Which man's about to die?
Chappie.
Okay.
Yeah.
She thought he died. And then she goes, "He better get him back." And then his dad gets shot. And she goes, "I can't even watch this movie anymore."
That's great.
Wow, baby, that's who we should have had on the episode tonight, Mickey.
Yeah, you probably should have Missy come on here and talk to you about this. But I did like the ending scene when he is sitting there and he's big dicking this other general, and he's like, "Yeah, so I'm Doug Masters, the Iron Eagle, whatever. With I have 9 something, other fighter jets here with me." Feeding him a bunch of bullshit. And he's like, "All right, well, if you don't give me, Colonel Ted Masters, then I'm just going to bomb the closest oil refinery." And they're like,
door.
"No." Right next door. Learned. That's where bad guys get their money is across the street, Charlie. We learned that in Hologram Man.
That's their what do you call that? The mad money. You just have that loose money at a business. You don't have to use the company credit card or anything. Just go over to the oil refinery, get you a couple barrels.
Scoop you a cup of purified.
Yeah,
they go there. They dip their pinky in it and rub it in their gums.
Ooh,
100% Iranian.
That's right. Ooh, I got shiny teeth now. Yeah, love it.
So the one thing I like we said, a lot of stuff in this movie doesn't make sense, but we get over it or we have fun with it because it's a lot of fun to watch. But the one thing that bothered me the most is that these guys flew from California to Iran in fighter jets.
Yes.
I know they got the refuel, but
refuel.
That was the biggest thing to me. I was like, dude, there's no way. They're getting across the Pacific in some fighter jets.
Yeah.
No, because they had to make that commute on top of all of the fighting Doug did. And they left, and they were running out of fuel when he was leaving. They did make a point to say, we got to do this fast without running out of fuel.
But I'm just like, it takes aircraft carriers to get jets over there.
Even the nerdy kid, he's telling them what his fuel consumption is. You run at this Mach point.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I
was like, that's a long fucking way to fly in a damn fighter.
They're also compression socks.
I think you have to. I don't know.
Where's you can't get up and walk around on a fighter jet, Charlie.
No, that's autopilot. Did they get to sleep? Because
they did have autopilot. They did use it. They show Chappie use it because he asks him, "Are you asleep?" He's like, "No, I'm awake." So they set all this up, but they also got to remember they didn't just steal jets. They put it in the system that they were running maneuvers in Spain, so they had clearance all the way to where they had to veer off into Iran, which is because that's when he goes, "Look, we got to
commute, Charlie."
Well, that's what I'm saying. The commute was the mission. So we saw one refuel. Who knows if there was another refuel that happens? He also says that they were completely fueled up and had 2 auxiliary tanks of fuel. This movie is way fucking smarter about their logic than I think some people give it credit for. Like, they explain a lot of the loopholes, except for fucking 13 and 14-year-olds stealing government intelligence.
That's what I'm gonna get at, dude. Like,
I get it. Okay, I get it. But guess what? I don't care. It's awesome. I put this in the chat last night. This is one of the things that it is what really resonates with this movie for me. In the 80s, and it kind of faded away in the 90s, is the teenage boy's daydream of, I'm going to save the day. How would I save the day? Insurmountable odds.
For sure.
I am going to stand tall against it. That's this movie, is the visual representation of that. Now, I don't know if kids still do that. I don't know, Dustin, I don't know if you ever did that. I know I did. I'm pretty sure Mickey did.
Yeah.
And now I even was thinking about it today going, I know I do a show called Give Me Back because I feel like the movies are shit anymore, but I really got thinking, where are these movies anymore? Where are these type
I never
of
thought about that.
feel good? There's not, I got to get the girl that's not in this movie. This is, I got to go get my family member. I got to do, but it doesn't have to be jets. It doesn't have to be about war. Where's our Goonies? Where's our Iron Eagle? Where's all this stuff in the 2000s now?
Stranger Things. That's where like the Goonies. I get it. And after season 2, they lost the plot. Sure, but that is, once they stopped being children, I stopped caring. Because with the kids, it's a little bit different than when they're
Turbo Kid is the best one I could come up with.
Oh yeah, that's to Charlie's point though. Once they weren't kids, you didn't care anymore because it was like.
But exactly, it's fine.
Yeah,
that's fair. But I think the last movie I felt good, like it was just a good feel good movie. It wasn't even an action movie. It was a movie called Chef with Jon Favreau.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Where he plays.
There's feel good movies,
but that was like one of those that it was just a feel good fucking movie. But I see what you're saying too. But
he's talking about the little man, the person, the underdog, the like everything's against me, or like no one takes me serious, or whatever, kind of taking on insurmountable odds.
Ant-Man,
and like saving the day.
That's a superhero.
No,
Ant-Man's pretty good though. But I like Ant-Man as an example. But like, yeah, it's saving the day through these like, just sheer will and like, and desire. And like
Sisu,
an old man. I'm talking,
but you're talking about the dream of does it necessarily have to be a child?
That's what I'm getting at. Is my kids don't have the movies that I grew up with that instill the imagination or help fuel what they feel themselves, if they even do. Not to get too fucking dark or anything, but as a kid, you used to be like, man, if someone attacked my school, I'd jump in and help. Now that's a fucking reality. And so you're not going to daydream about that shit.
It's hard to find action movies like that now.
Oh, 100%.
Like we're talking about
no action.
I did think of one that is
I have one
film,
too. Me too.
For me, is Moana. I really like Moana because it has that vibe, right? And I love that movie. I love everything she goes through. And with Maui's kind of that guardian angel too, like we're talking about.
Yeah.
It has that same 80s movie vibe in a different way. But like, it's hard to find movies like Iron Eagle. Or
I was leaning away from the animated because I feel like animated is a little bit easier to get to. And also, it's like we got inundated with Marvel. And that's now 100%. The aspiration of Star Wars. But that's our hero stories now. And it's like, what happened to just regular?
But that's a
hero. So
that's something else. Luke Skywalker was that kid.
Yeah, and that was new to us.
X-wing.
I mean,
and blow it up in Death Star.
Last Starfighter takes it even more. It takes it more Earth-based into space. What was your one, Dustin? I know you said you had an idea.
If we're gonna lean into fantasy like you just did, Mickey, with Moana, I was 100% gonna say How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh yeah.
That has the same type of feel. Again, I was leaning away from animated because I feel animated. It still fits differently than Goonies and Iron Eagle and Turbo Kid. And,
but I couldn't even name off like the last live action adventure movie.
Exactly. Like,
well, yeah,
it's all animated now. I couldn't even name one that was a live action.
I mean, we've gotten, and I'm not trying to get on a soapbox. We'll get back to Iron Eagle in a little bit, but I really had this thought today about where the fuck are these movies? Like I sat in my chair last night. When Jackie knows when it's a Charlie is here for it movie, I drag my recliner out of the corner and put it dead center of the television. And I am in this movie. I'm singing the fucking songs. I'm getting hyped. I'm moving around with the jets. And she can just watch me watch a movie. And she doesn't say it, but she's like, he fucking loves this movie. And that was me last night.
One last thought for me on this, when you were just talking, it hit me, right? I think that most movies today are so focused on being real and like accurate and gritty. There can be no plot holes. There can be nothing silly happening. It has to be tangible, like this would happen in real life.
They throw the script away.
And as we were talking about Iron Eagle, this shit makes no sense. Like, no way in hell is any of this really happening, but it's happening in this movie. And that's what
you're right.
That's what's cool about movies, is stuff that can't happen in real life can happen on the screen, and I can go like, oh hell yeah, man! Finally, that stuff is happening.
And the fact that this came out the exact same year as Top Gun. It's not like this came out because of the hype of Top Gun. Just two jet movies came out at the same fucking time.
They actually moved this one back so they wouldn't come out at the same time. Like, they didn't want to get it confused or anything.
Yeah, and thinking about it now that you've said that, Charlie and Mickey, it's like when it comes to live action now, yes, 80% of it is superheroes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The other 20 are legacy sequels now. We're getting more Mission Impossibles. We're getting more Bonds. We're getting more another Top Gun. You know that's the Fast and Furious movies, shit like that. Like those are what is eating exactly what's eating up the live action adventure. So I think the way we would have to look at this would be an animated adventure.
I mean, and that's fine. And I agree with you guys that I think animated is the only one that's still slightly carrying the torch. It's just not what I'm looking for or asking for. After sitting and watching these, I always wondered, and it's going to sound like a broken record. I always wondered why Turbo Kid struck so well with me, because then I watched the movie that they did later, the zombie one.
We Are Zombies. Yeah,
We Are Zombies.
I dug that.
I enjoyed it, but it felt flatter for me, and it was because I was like, you guys did Turbo Kid. Where's that on screen? Not that I want to copy, but I want that. I want that love and that passion you had. This feels like you spit it out. Turbo Kid is the adult versions of these movies I grew up watching. And that was the point.
That's probably the best example is that.
Yeah. And it's like, where are they? Why did we give up on them? Like, I don't even feel like they stopped making hell. This movie made money. Yeah, you're right.
That's the answer.
I fully blame Disney and Warner Brothers for every bit of this. Like, across.
Where's
the
board. PM movies?
Right. Where's my fucking PM action?
Where's Canon at?
They oversold. They tried to do a kids action movie and fucked up. So I love it.
But to answer your question, Charlie, where is Turbo Kid? He is in the future with our Commando Ninja.
That's right.
You're very true.
That's where he is. You know who's not in the future, though? The bad guy of this fucking movie, dude. Because
no, he's fucking not, sir.
When he goes, I need to know which one of your people are the fucking fully lotusts. And that you see that one jet veer off, and he goes, get out of your fucking flight suit and give it to me. Like, it fit perfectly.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a stunt double.
Then it became mano y mano.
I fucking
up in
love
the air.
this. I don't give a shit. I love this trope. I love that he is I think this shit's in Rambo. You know, the guy that you hate is the guy that flies a fucking helicopter in them. Like, this is in this movie. I love showdowns between the antagonist and the protagonist. And if it's in fucking jets, my dad's riding in the back co-pilot with me, and I get to show my shit. I'm like, listen to this motherfucker, and hit play on my cassette player. And he's over there going, the fuck am I listening to? And it's like, I'm going to get fucking blown out of the sky.
How do you hear it up there?
Well, they got headsets. It's over radio.
Oh,
he's talking.
It's plugged into that nice big Walkman strapped to his thigh.
Dude, I always wanted one of those. You know how awesome one of those would have. Look, I'm growing up. We didn't have Walkman money. I had, Saunter over there player that, it was a knockoff.
We got Walkman at home.
You had the tape recorder that you just carried around with you.
You carried it, or it had the clip, but after about a day or two, it broke. So now you're like, and we didn't have like carpenter pants. I couldn't shove it in my pocket. So you're trying to figure out how to carry it. I couldn't even get one that had the strap that you carried. But, I always wanted the fucking like Mad Max strapped to my leg, and it's my fucking theme song for my life. And I love that. Mixtapes. I fuck Spotify mix bullshit. Spotify can't do it right. Give me fucking mixtapes back. God damn it.
But dude, he's sitting there trying to focus, for their lives, try to fight this other bad guy. And you got Tim Thomerson in the back. I'm like, dude, let him concentrate. He has the music playing. Exactly. Exactly. I understand you're his dad, but
and a seasoned pilot. May I say in the backseat?
But what am I supposed to listen to? Am I supposed to listen to you or look at my HUD? That's what it was. Because on the HUD, guys, he didn't have fucking Falco come up and tell him to do a barrel roll.
Fucking Star Fox.
Dude, do a barrel roll. But I'm like, dude, just shut up. Because he's already got the music playing. So his focus is already diverted to something else. Yeah. Opposed to his HUDs. Because he's watching the HUDs, but he can't hear what's going on around him. And then you have Tim Thomerson in the back just yapping in his fucking ear. And
I would have just hit the mute button on Dad. That's what I would have.
I would have pushed that red button.
That said
ejecto.
He just got him in the
damn. But Mickey, that is the perfect weapon tactic. He threw Dad up in the air, and Guy looked up, and then he goes bow 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 and shoots him with the missile and blows him up.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, probably wouldn't be the most far-fetched thing in this movie had that actually happened.
Then he catches Dad in the fucking airplane. What happens?
Then Dad somehow lands in the enemy aircraft, and then they fly off.
Yes. Dude.
I just imagine it had like a crank wheel and he's reeling him back in.
That's every toy we had in the 80s. You always had that little drop hook, and you'd spin that little crank to pull that bitch back in.
Dude. And then Chappie's alive. Chappie survived, but that's because he had the dog paddle. But Missy was elated. She was elated that. So when we see Chappie and Dad alive, like Missy in the box office, she was like, all right, they survived. She was fucking pumped, man. And
they thought he was dead, right?
Everyone thought he was dead because he played his farewell tape.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, the little speech that he recorded for him. Like if everything goes wrong, hit play, and I'll tell you everything I wanted to tell you. In person.
That is one of the most like
Charlie froze again.
I don't know the word I want to use for it. You're kind of expecting it. You don't want him to die, but you're also like, it's like his Force Ghost Obi-Wan now, and he's gonna walk him through the Death Star trench run, and he's just telling him all this stuff that he needs to remember because it's trying to keep him focused. How the fuck do you think of all that the night before you go on this mission? Like, okay, he's gonna probably do this, and then, he's probably gonna ask me a question, and I'm gonna answer him right now. And also, was there other parts we didn't get to hear? Because he's like, Dad, Chappie recorded a message for you. And he's like, hey, kid, I need you to stop the tape now because I got something to tell your dad. When your dad gets in the plane, hit play again so I can talk to him. Like, is there a bunch of other shit?
Probably. Yeah, he probably tells him what the fucking equation to pi is and, you know, what the secrets of life.
Yeah.
You know, he probably tells him that shit, you know.
What's it really good at expecting the unexpected, right? All that planning where they set up like all the this is what the base is made out of, like my lunch and your
aliens
lunch and
are
stuff.
real. Yeah. And then
so he's
when
like, I know that kid's gonna do this. I just know he is.
Yeah, he tells him what not to do because he knows when he says don't do this, he's gonna go fucking do it. But then he looks at him and he goes, they're like, oh, you're alive, and he goes, yep. Dink! And winks at him.
You can't get old Chappie like that. Not that easy.
Oh my god, dude. And then Chappie pulls the strings. He goes, send him to military school. And they're like, okay, that's it.
Like that.
Oh, I love the play, though, on this. Where he's like, no, I think he needs to go to an institution. Fucking kiss.
Oh, yeah, he's like, wait, what?
The fuck he just say? Exactly.
Basically, the only reason I think they don't throw the book at this kid is that they made them look like fools, and they don't want that to be. They don't want to be publicized.
100% why.
Like,
I think they
why is this guy going to jail?
That.
Well,
yeah.
him and all of his friends did all this stuff, and we didn't know it, and they took 2 fighter jets.
I think doesn't he say something like, if this gets out into the press,
yeah, he does.
This is going to be something, you know, we don't want to deal with that. And it's basically because we're idiots and we let this happen because a bunch of kids undermined our. And I know we jumped into a lot of things. Mickey, who are the other kids that are part of this ragtag team? Because this needs pointed out.
Well, first of all, I think either one or both of the bullies were also in. No, one of the bullies was in Cobra Kai, and one of the kids, one of the pilot kids, was in Cobra Kai and in Nerds.
Well,
right?
that's
the
Lamar, the black kid.
Yeah.
He was in Cobra Kai and this.
You have Scott's best friend in Teen Wolf. I can't remember his name.
Styles.
Styles. Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, Styles from Teen Wolf, which that's where Jackie's like, he looks so familiar. And I was like, it's Styles from Teen Wolf.
Then one of the bullies is one of the Cobra Kai kids. And I think the other one, what is his name? Isn't that like Captain Spaulding, like now? Like the grown up?
Sid Haig? No, I don't think
No, wait.
No.
What's his name?
No, I know the one Cobra Kai kid. I think he's the body bag kid. Where he's like, put him in a body bag.
Oh,
Johnny!
yeah.
But you also had Shawnee Smith. Really young Shawnee Smith from like the Saw movies.
Yes.
And she was on, I used to watch Becker all the time. That was a good show. And knew her from that.
I'm a kind of a big Office fan, and if you guys know who Jan is,
I know who Jan is.
She was his girlfriend in this, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's Jan!" I looked at my wife, I was like, "It's Jan."
kind of shocking. And then his younger brother is the older brother from the Wonder Years.
What? See, when you said that, I was like, he kind of looks like the older brother that's kind of a douchebag.
Yeah,
okay.
It's kind of weird though, because it's like, wait, wasn't the Wonder Years in the 70s, but it came out in the 80s, and now this kid's in the 80s. It's really weird, but that's who that is. And I don't understand the logic of he's macking on older women over the phone at the beginning of the movie.
That was hilarious.
I was laughing. They never go back to that, but he was like, I'm just yelling at my younger brother. I'm smoking a cigar and drinking a beer right now, baby. That's how it felt. This kid's like 10.
And he's got the giant cordless headset with the
radiation giver 5000. That's exactly what that was.
It's like, sweet, dude.
We all have ear cancer now. Thank you very much, technology.
And that main bully that was driving the dirt bike, I know he's been in a lot of stuff, but I immediately remembered him from Kill Bill Volume 1 as the pussy wagon dude.
Yeah, it's Buck, and I'm here to fuck.
The fuck.
Yep.
And I was like, I know that guy. I was hoping the back of his truck would say pussy wagon. But
it's PG-13. It would just say booty call at the back of it or something.
It said like juicy or something across the back.
Haulin' ass. I would have accepted haulin' ass at the back of that.
Hell yeah.
He'd have those stupid mud flaps on there.
Oh, you got to have the chrome naked lady mud flaps, brother. That's just part of it.
the balls, the truck, the hitch sack.
Truck nuts. That was a little bit later in life. We missed the truck nut phase.
Thank God.
Oh. All right. Well, I feel like there's a lot more I want to say about this movie, but also I think it's time for us to get it. I don't know what else to say, because we've talked about the kids, we've talked about the ridiculousness of it, and I'm not an apologist for it, or I am an apologist. I don't give a fuck. I love the vibe this movie puts off for me. It's so much fun. We get a really cool training montage, with him and Chappie. It really comes down to, I just smile the most when the kids are all coming together and putting this plan together. And then when Chappie's standing there in his fucking uniform and he just gives them the biggest compliment, like, you are the best team for a plan. I'm just like, he goes, I want to shake every one of your hands.
And as a kid, for me, I'd be like, holy shit, like, that would be the best compliment.
It is the greatest fucking thing ever. Does that say something? Do we have trauma, Mickey? What's wrong with us? Like,
I don't know, man. We might.
we just want someone to shake our fucking hand and say we're awesome.
Just be proud of me.
Just everybody be proud of me, Daddy. Daddy, just love me. I took a Swamp Thing thumbs up at that moment too. Chappie's like, I'm going to give you one big fresh thumbs fucking up, and I'd be like, yes, sir, Chappie.
Dude, what if Chappie showed you the Return of Swamp Thing? What if y'all sat down for a movie night?
Dude, if it was playing in the background and they got done with this plan and then the camera turned and panned and it was right at when Swamp Thing threw a thumbs up, even though I think this came out before the Return of Swamp Thing.
Yeah. They got a screener for it.
They got really, really early screeners. Totally fine. But no, I'm not going to apologize for my love of this movie. But believe me, me and Mickey are not alone. I mean, I looked it up real quick that there is always debate on what's better, Iron Eagle or Top Gun.
This is a cult classic.
Oh, it totally is. It needs a 4K release. Get through the licensing with the music. D. Snyder, I know, is not the one holding it up. Maybe the Dio estates, maybe the Queen, but I think Queen could be,
nah, man.
This would have put them on the map too, just like
Highlander soundtrack roll. So
this, I don't know who's fucking this up, and if it's some fucking Beaver Brown band bullshit that I don't know about, fucking eliminate the song. Then I don't give a shit. But I want this on 4K. The digital was good. It's definitely better than the DVD rip I had years ago. That was the VHS rip. But yeah, I love this movie, man. So we ready to do the things?
Yeah. Let's get into the things.
The boss says we're dealing with John Mortis.
Really? I heard he beat a guy to death with a toilet seat.
What? No way.
It's true. They also said he killed a man with a soft pretzel.
Whoa. I don't even know which one of those sounds cooler. It's definitely the pretzel.
So I think we're going to do something a little different tonight, boys.
Yeah.
Because the
ask.
Yeah. The deaths are just recycled scenes of the same jet blowing up basically through here. So we're just going to go, what is your favorite scene in the entire movie? And we'll start with Mickey. Mickey, what is your favorite scene in Iron Eagle?
Oh, man. That's hard.
It is. The whole movie. Accepted. It's a month of action.
Yeah. You know what? This is going to sound kind of silly. And I'm going to do this because it would probably be more unexpected. And I actually posted a GIF of this in our Discord.
I know what it is.
It's when Louis Gossett Jr. is kind of like, he's kind of like celebrating. Like, he's having fun now. And he's like playing on his jukebox and he's just like grooving, man, dancing, shaking his booty. And he's like backing up and just kind of like looking at everything. It's a very good scene because, again, we've talked about it already, how well he acts in this movie. It's a really good scene showing his just like this other side of him because he's been so like brash and kind of like,
rigid.
Shut up, do what I tell you. And now he's just kind of like, he's cutting loose. And he's kind of getting in the zone to like really focus in on this. And it's a really good scene. I focused so hard on his trucker's cap because I was like, I want that hat.
Dude.
I could probably go find it anywhere, but I was like, and I probably had one like it. I was like, I want that hat.
You know, we all had a trucker hat like that from Over the Top and Iron Eagle and all those movies. We had one.
I love that it's mesh like a trucker hat, right?
Yep.
So you can see through it, but he's bald as hell, and you can see that his head is right here, and the hat's like way up here.
Yeah, you see the roundness of the top of his dome through the mesh.
That's because he was wearing it like he had like the first two buttons where it was the tightest fucking thing on his head.
So yeah, that's one.
I love it. Dustin, what's your favorite scene in Iron Eagle? And you can't say the credits.
No, I wouldn't even say that the credits, man. I know that this isn't my type of action movie, but there are parts that I did like. Like, I did really like the scene when they were at their burger joint, when the fucking bullies rolled up and Doug handles business then and there. I did like that. That sets the tone for the movie because it shows the persistence that this character has, and and also like the gall and the guts, because he's willing to do something that he knows is gonna get him in trouble, like with the country, not his dad, shit like that. So I dig that, and then I also really like that scene where the "Give Me Some Lovin'" song comes on, and it's him and a Chappie bonding moment, which I really liked.
Yeah.
So Charlie, what about you, man?
I already kind of mentioned one of my favorite scenes because it's the most heartwarming, and that's when Chappie's congratulating everyone. And, while he probably couldn't give them ribbons or awards, his words were enough. That probably strikes the biggest chord with me, but it's Doug's attack on the air base at the end when he's trying to get to his dad. And they're fucking with him too. Like, he's taking out the anti-aircraft guns. He takes out those fucking those helicopters just kind of turn around and then boom, boom. I love that in this movie, it's one shot, one kill for him. Like, we ain't got time to show him missing 1,000 shots, which is what dogfighting is all about angles. But he's like, back, boom, 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 gone.
I mean, he learned from the best, dude. I mean, imagine if Yuma was his fucking HUD.
Oh my God. But
one shot, one kill.
He's listening to his music, which we know that's his, that's his energizer. That's what gets him going. But I love it. I love that he does. And I love that when they shoot his dad, not that I love they shot his dad, but he gets pissed. And you're like, oh, fuck. What's he going to do now? And he just, he's killing people. I mean, let's just remember this 18-year-old kid in a jet is killing people from another country. But you know who's not upset with him, those gentlemen? Oh, Ronnie Reagan himself. They dropped that name in this movie, and there was no way I was not going to bring up the fact that they go, we got a president that won't take no shit, and it's old Ronnie Reagan.
Dude, when he drops the Hades bomb on this fucking base.
That was awesome.
People don't want to go through it.
Yeah, he's like go through it. Just go. I'm like, I don't think motorcycle was the first thing I would think to take through the fucking fire.
Dude, when you have that brigade of bike riders that just ride through it, and I'm like, what are you guys going to do when you get out of it?
Right. You're on fire now. I don't know. Yeah. Now, the big fucking Mad Max looking armored vehicle that goes flying through there was awesome with the fucking rocket.
That's like the fourth attempt.
They kept getting bigger and bigger ones as they kept going. But
the next one.
Come on, guys. Look, he's yelling. I don't want to listen to this anymore. Just get in it and fucking go. I'd rather be dead than listen to him bitch again. No. So, yeah, in battle fight. Let's do the next thing. Posters.
Come on, you guys are making this too easy. You looked way tougher in your mugshots.
I'm gonna start this one because I'm fucking wearing it right now.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you to stand up so I can look at it.
I can raise up a little bit. Here you go, Dustin. You got a good
shot.
But
Charlie, you're not wearing pants.
Well, shit. I am wearing my Iron Eagle boxers though, so lucky you.
And socks.
Yeah. Dude, if I could have got these as those, what the fuck did we call underoos? If I could have got Iron Eagle underoos as a kid, I'd have rocked the fuck out of that.
Even better, you got them when you're 40.
Fuck yeah! I love this poster. It's iconic. It would make me grab it right off of the shelf. There's jets in the background, an explosion. Doug's wearing a bright ass red shirt. Louis Gossett standing back there looking fucking badass as hell. You know what you're getting, and it's called Iron Eagle. I bet they fly jets. So yeah, this movie totally matches, or this poster matches the vibe of the movie 100%. Dustin, what about you, brother?
The poster is pretty badass. Like, you are getting what the poster says. So yes, I do agree that this poster matches the vibe of the movie with everything you just stated.
Oh, Mickey, I was waiting for a butt. Okay, Mickey. No. Yeah, I was exactly waiting for a butt.
No, it's a solid poster. I mean, it tells you everything you're gonna get. I wish I looked at that before I watched that trailer.
Oh, I don't know why you even watched the trailer. No one told you to watch the trailer.
You did, because you made me make that clip, Charlie.
I didn't know you were going to grab it from the trailer. You could have just got clips from fucking YouTube.
I don't know what clips to get when I do movies I've never seen.
Fine. Mickey, what do you think about the poster, brother?
Badass. It's iconic, right? Because I remember seeing this in movie rental places and catching my eye, like, oh, Iron Eagle, that's cool. And like, getting to watch it at home on TV and stuff. And actually, I remember watching it and seeing the poster in my head because I had seen the poster already. Saying the cover of the VHS, like, oh yeah, this is that movie with that kick-ass movie poster
with all the jets on the front of it.
I didn't say that I was like 10 or 12 years old, but I'm thinking that.
We're all thinking that. Your mom and dad are around. Just kick-ass. Oh,
because
mom hear me.
I mean, yeah. We've got Doug giving us his best Tom Cruise, right? Looking real cool with the sunglasses.
Got his sunnies.
And he's got the tight shirt on. He's
the short sleeves.
For the 80s, he's looking fresh, right? Louis Gossett Jr. looks badass.
Is he wearing Nikes?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
Yes, he is wearing Nikes.
Yeah,
it does look like Nikes. Yep.
Yeah.
Are they are they Air Forces?
Oh, I don't think that was a thing yet, though.
Oh,
but they're Nikes.
Thanks, Charlie.
If you were to talk about a fighter jet movie, this movie poster would be the first thing to pop in my head. Oh, American Eagle. Oh, I mean Iron Eagle. The movie poster would before Top Gun. Even though I think I love Top Gun maybe a little bit more than this movie, it would be the first thing to pop in my head. Oh, the Iron Eagle poster.
That's a little blasphemous there, Mickey. But
I'll
slide.
Sorry.
Jeez. Just dropping shit like that. Oh God.
Matches the vibe.
All right. We're gonna rate this thing now. Some reason Dustin's connection's getting a little dodgy. Oh, we lost Dustin.
Okay.
Are we talking Predator Arnold, Running Man Arnold, or like Batman and Robin Arnold?
Mickey, we'll start with you, brother. We're going to make a Dustin sandwich.
Nice.
What are you ranking Iron Eagle?
Again, like I said, it's probably been 30 years since I watched this movie. And I remember liking it as a kid and being excited for it and having fun. And I still felt the same way as a 42-year-old man, even though I saw more of the like silly stuff. I already said it before. I'll say it again. It didn't matter because of how much fun I was having watching the movie. Right. I'm a music guy. I love music, especially when a movie has a banging soundtrack like this. I'm probably going to like it no matter what. But you've got really cool jet fighter action, which is always fun. You got a lot of explosions. You get those vibes of the Goonies. You get those vibes of like movies like Space Camp, maybe.
Space Camp.
Not quite. I know Red Dawn's a little more serious than this, but you kind of get that vibe.
You still get that vibe.
Toy Soldiers, all that stuff, right?
Toy Soldiers, that's a good one. Yep.
But this is more of probably on the lighter tone, which 100%. Is why you can look past all the silly stuff because you are watching a silly movie that's just for fun. 100% badass. This movie rocks. I know it would be hard for some people to watch it now as a first time, right? As an adult,
I will agree. Yep.
But I feel like if you remember to capture that feeling you had watching those 80s movies, and I want to say this is a hugely underrated 80s movie. This should be up there with those. I think those ones that you remember. Like it's not a Goonies, but you know what I'm saying. Like
no, it is a Goonies. Like
when I'm talking about like with prestige,
the reverence of it.
Because it didn't have Spielberg attached to it.
I mean, you hadn't watched it till we did it on the show. I mean, like if it's talked about enough, most people will be like, "Oh, I should be checking out this."
I don't like
Eagle there.
I don't like the Goonies either. I mean, I'm going to say that now.
Talked about a lot.
Oh, Jackie's going to be
Goonies.
real mad with you right now.
Well, you know what I prefer, Charlie.
Yeah. So, also War Games too. That's another movie that makes me think
War
about
Games
this
is a
movie.
good one too.
So, yeah, all those movies I love, and this is one of those movies, and it should be talked about when we talk about 80s movies. I think people should bring up Iron Eagle. Badass.
I agree. 100%. Let's see. Who's left? Is it just me? Okay. No. Dustin. What are you ranking? Oh, hold on. Yeah. Eagly. Let us all feel a little bit more free to me. Dustin. Badass, basic, or bomb? And there's one that you better not fucking say, but what are you ranking Iron Eagle?
All right. So Mickey nailed it on the head. As a 36-year-old man, this movie was a little tough to watch for a first time. That's why I watched it a second time, to make sure I wasn't just not getting it, like not caring enough, you know?
Right.
Didn't care enough the second time either. So I knew my feelings were kind of going to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
This conversation is always fun, even if it is for movies that I don't like. But unfortunately, that's not going to change my rating tonight.
I don't want you to be disingenuous. We'll just put that out there. I don't want you to be disingenuous.
I'm not going to be.
Yeah.
I need to know, Charlie, what does he drop out of this airplane?
Bomb? Oh, motherfucker, don't you
I'm kidding. I'm stuck on basic training, boys.
Okay.
This movie is a basic movie for me. It didn't push the needle, nothing. I didn't care at the end of the day. You know, like but I've learned this is the type of action movie I don't like. You know, like I'm just not a fan of. But I'm never gonna not watch it, especially for the show. Like if you pick stuff, I'm gonna be honest about what I do and don't like.
Right.
Who knows? I might like something later on, but I didn't like Top Gun. You know, so I mean I'm not gonna like this one. So but that's not what I base my comparison on. I just know they're the same. So
I don't know about Firebirds on here now. I have so many airplane movies.
If you guys dig them, I'll watch them. I don't have no problem with that, and I'll talk about them like I did. I'm just not going to do this.
Well, no, you didn't do that. You did when we logged on, but it's okay. It's fine.
But this movie is just not for me. The soundtrack does slap. It does have some bangers. Louis Gossett Jr., like I said earlier, he's acting his ass off in this movie, but that's really about it. It didn't do anything for me. So it is a basic, and Charlie, I'm so sorry. That's how we kicked off Month of Action on B Action.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I need you to tell me but not about this, but how do you feel about Iron Eagle?
Oh, how I feel about Iron Eagle. I don't know if that's came through this episode.
Charlie goes, "You see my shirt?"
Yeah.
We're all waiting with anticipation.
Have I mentioned what's on my shirt right now?
Chomping at the bits.
I didn't just share the shirt in the Discord either right before we started recording either. I fucking love this movie. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. This is one of the great early starters to an action movie for kids. I would I'd put this and Last Starfighter and, Three Musketeers.
Sidekicks.
Dude, fucking Sidekicks up there. Just a marathon of movies, and it would all have these vibes to it. I love the nostalgia it brings. I love that it's a personification of an era that I honestly truly miss. Was everything great in the 80s and 90s? No. But damn it, it was a simpler time, and I miss it. I miss it a lot. And watching these movies, while it warms my heart, it breaks my heart at the same time. Like we talked about, where are these movies at anymore? We need more of them. I guarantee you, because if you're not making movies for Gen X or millennials, and the new generation ain't going to watch movies anymore anyway, then who the fuck are you making movies for? Like, seriously.
Facts.
Yeah. So,
Well, not just that, like just to piggyback on that and what we said earlier,
sure,
Goonies 2 is coming out, so that could be like a resurgence of this,
if
like a
they
modern
do
day.
if they do it right. But so far,
Yeah, sure.
the only people that's done it right is Top Gun. They're the only ones that have done it and surpassed the original, in my opinion. But it took them 30 years and they waited long enough. Are we going to get another Indiana Jones incident with another Goonies? Right now, I don't know. So I hope it's great. I hope it instills, it enthuses an entire new generation, but I don't know if it will. So again, I'll just say, if you're not making movies for now, you need to make the movies for us from back then. And I will give you my money for that. But anyway, back to Iron Eagle. 1,000% badass. And because it's the month of action, we get a third vote that gets over Dustin. Eagly, what did you think about this? He fucking loved it. It's badass certified.
Just got hit with a 100% certified USDA prime cut, double barrel, eagle screaming, battle axe swinging, high octane 454 big block, badass B action movie rating. Hell yeah, you are welcome.
So there is no budget this month. Charlie's been saving all year.
Every bit of it. All my pennies.
All of them to bring Eagly out, have extra drops. So,
yeah.
But speaking of month of action, Charlie,
woo,
what's coming next?
Oh, well, next for us on month of action. Now that Dustin's got me fucking nervous as shit about movies I've picked all of a sudden.
Dude, this is the second movie out of a year's worth of movies.
You're right. You're not wrong. Okay. If I don't give you a little bit of shit, and the audience is going to think I'm in on this. So, no, our B Action's second pick for month of action. We are bringing back Chuck fucking Norris, and we are covering The Hitman. What I feel is a completely underrated and forgotten movie that Chuck has done. It's Chuck Norris with a mullet, boys.
It's beautiful.
It is spectacular. Is this Invasion USA? No. Is it a lot of fun? I think so. This one has a very special place in my heart. And I'm really looking forward to hearing what you guys think about it and what our audience thinks about it. So yeah. Chuck Norris's Hitman. So try and check that out before next week. And that's it. Next week. Because we're getting one of these every Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. It is nonstop B action for the entire month of action. So Dustin.
Nice.
Do I now, because this is the part of the deal we made with everyone, run through the list of everyone that is participating in the month of action this month?
Yes.
All
yes,
right.
This is where we do it.
All right. So, I'm sure you guys heard on Give Me Back, but this is...
Make a rap about it.
I'm not making a rap about it.
Oh. Dang it.
I don't rap. I'm white. You look at how white bread I am.
That don't matter.
I ain't Eminem. I am white
Eagly.
He's...
Oh,
no.
He's on break. He's on break.
He's on
Sorry.
break. No, it's Union. No. I can't touch that right now. All right. So aside from Give Me Back and B Action, we also have the two badasses over at Flicks and Friends who are participating in Month of Action, as well as the trio at Baron's Hideout. They are participating the entire month of Action. We also have our brothers and one sister over at Dissect That Film, where this kind of got planted and grew into a goddamn oak tree. We also have Brother Mickey participating with his YouTube channel, Play for Keeps. They are going to do some awesome videos. We have the boys at Movie Dumpster. You just heard one half of them the other day when we did...
Project Metal Beast.
I was just about to say Project Metal Beast.
Death Machine.
Death Machine is what we did. God damn, those movies will always torment me till the end of time. We also have Video Villa, who is joining us for this month of action. Good Beer, Bad Movie Night. Pete was able to save the episode. It is coming.
That
Stupid
was
technology.
such a relief.
Oh,
like
you
reading that he found it, dude, was.
He found it and the other one he lost this year. So it's it's a good beer miracle.
Twofer.
We have Cotton Steve over at Bucket of Chum, who has changed his movie 3 times, I think, at this point, but it's totally
He's
fine.
sorry. He's sorry.
Very, very sorry. He's Canadian. It's all right. We've already had it. And not just podcasts or video vloggers are involved. We also have artists. We have B Movie Brain, who is doing all of the artwork that you're seeing over on our Instagrams. He is doing custom drawings for the movies we're covering, his own iterations. I love this artwork. Dustin, I haven't sent you what he just sent me because we're recording this early. It's awesome. It's a, Escape from New York and something else.
Oh my God.
We also have the fine ladies over at Doom Generation. They are participating in this, and I do believe they have won because they're doing Sci-Fi Month, but in their Sci-Fi Month was Demolition Man. And I think they'll be pleasantly surprised how action-y.
We just did Demolition Man.
Did we?
Yeah. We did Demolition Man at home.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah. Hologram
great
Man.
value. Great value.
Great value. You don't ever say that about Joe Laura, sir.
That's right.
You say what you want about Iron Eagle. Don't you fucking say a word about
What's
Joe
the difference
Laura.
between that and Hologram or Demolition Man at Home, Charlie? What's the difference?
Because I'm talking about the movie in general, not the beautiful Joe Laura.
Cooking, man.
Oh, okay.
All right. We also have the boys over at Geeks with Beards podcast. They're doing a comic about Demolition Man, not Hologram Man. I need to look see if maybe there is a Hologram Man comic and make them cover it.
I hope so.
We have the very geriatric Old Man Brad, who lives on Tubi and is going to be rocking out an action movie. I don't know. His name is Old Man Brad. Of course, I was going to make a comment about it. It's awesome. And again, there's so many flavors coming. We've got Serge from Extra Spooky joining us this month, and he doesn't do a podcast. He doesn't draw pictures. He makes fucking metal about action movies, metal music. Yeah. This guy does. Yeah. He puts his whole ass into this, his heart and his ass, every bit of it, or in his videos, all of it,
each cheek.
Yeah, I love it. I love Serge. I love his energy he's brought. This has been amazing. And our newest comers to the Discord and to Month of Action, we got the Bad Movies Worst People. I still need to check them out, but they did reach out to us. We got them involved. And last but not least, Brainbuster Video, who has done our amazing custom Steel Frontier VHS. You need to be following these guys over on Instagram. Their custom art pieces are amazing. And hopefully, guys, maybe by next week, we can tell everyone how they can enter for the giveaway. We have one to give away to the listeners. So we will not forget it. We'll be giving away during the Month of Action. So, yeah, I'm done talking. Dustin, take over for me, brother.
All right. So you did bring up Bad Movies Worst People, and I may or may not be hopping on one of their Month of Action picks.
Oh.
I was just asked today of recording if that would be the case. And I'm like, yeah, I'm free in July. Because during the month of July, Flicks and Friends takes a break. We're off, but we are participating, and we have our action pick ready to rip. And other than that, I mean, if you guys are down, if you guys like horror teas, over with the Baron's Hideout, we teamed up with Creeperama. We have dropped their name a couple times during this episode.
Iron Eagle shirts.
Mm-hmm. If you guys go to Creeperama's website and you purchase 1 or 100 shirts, it doesn't matter. And you go in there to the apply discount code and you put Barons10 and the discount code, you get yourself 10% off.
A whole 10?
A whole 10. Yeah. But that's really about it. Barons, we're just trucking. Our Month of Action is cooking. You know, we got some good shit. A good mix of stuff, too, which is awesome.
We really do. The rest of this week's going to be amazing. Mickey, anything you got that you want to drop? What's going on?
I will just say that we will be talking about some really cool 90s franchises on Play for Keeps that got toy lines, right? So stay tuned for that.
I'm going to tell you
Rainbow
one
Terminator.
off air that I saw the other day. I totally forgot
Okay.
about that I think would be hilarious if you brought it up. So
Sounds good.
I'll tell you that.
Iron
off,
Eagle toys.
But stay tuned for that on Nerd Initiative's YouTube channel. That's where we broadcast every Monday night at 8 p.m. But you can watch it anytime. But if you want to watch it live, that's when.
Yep. That's amazing.
Okay, hell yeah. But is Eagly back from break?
Hey,
He's finishing his
look,
cigarette
I'll
right
talk
now.
to I can talk to him directly. I don't need to talk through you. I don't care if you're his handler. I paid for him. Get his ass out here. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Whatever. Do the thing. I paid. Yeah, the check cleared. Yeah, Anna sent it. It's fine. All right, he's ready. He's ready.
All right, Eagly, I don't know. We weren't around for B Action around last time you were here, but we just need you to know one thing, Eagly, is that you don't just watch action.
You be action.
That was one hell of an action sequence, soldier. I haven't seen shooting like that since the Battle of New Hope. The month of action couldn't have done it without you. Mission accomplished.